Hey, hello everybody, and we're back on the bench. And I got a package from DigiKey here for some replacement parts. I've already pulled the old capacitor, the old Nichicon 35 volt, and it was a good cap. It's 105 degrees Celsius cap. So, and I replaced it with a like one. I mean, I got another. I got two of them. So I usually try and order at least two or more, but I don't know when I'm going to need another 1000 mic 35 volt, but you never know. And so I picked up two. I've already desoldered the old one, put the new cap in, making sure to follow the polarity, make sure I put it back in the same way. That's super critical. And I also picked up I got three of these little diodes, inductors I should say. And L309 has opened up. Well, it's not open. It's gone to real high resistance. It isn't an inductor anymore like it should be. Anyway, and I've looked all over this board with I haven't pulled out. I might pull out the microscope after I get this. I'm gonna desolder this, and I'll show you what it looks like afterwards. I'm also gonna measure resistance to ground and make sure that this isn't a path to ground. I'm going to check the battery to make sure, and this may be the actual, I can't remember, the center's ground, this is the hot side. So anyway, I'm going to make sure that neither of these traces go to ground. I'm pretty sure that would be bad, and that would indicate a short circuit. I've checked these are two little fuses right here. You can see, I need to get a pointer. This is stupid. Anyway, here we go. Okay, these two white things here, those are a 2.5 amp fuse, and they're both intact. They both indicate that they're conducting. I checked all these diodes on here. Everywhere I could find a diode, I checked. The transistors, there's three little four actually little SMD transistors here, SOT 23s, and they all checked out as good. So the diode tested them with the multimeter. So I'm gonna get out the hot air. I'm gonna take this off. I'm gonna turn off the camera while I do that because it's pretty noisy. Well, it's not that noisy here. You can hear what it sounds like. I'll turn it on. I'm gonna turn it up to about 210 degrees Celsius. And there's the sound of fury. All right, well, let's get some tweezers here. I'm gonna tape this board down too, or I might clamp. I'm gonna get it in a clamp so I can do this properly. I'll set this down. We'll get going again. All right. All right, we're back again. I've got this mounted in I've got it held in this board holder. This right here is the part we're going to try and desolder. Let me see if I can zoom in on that a little. This thing right here, L309, and it's a small inductor. Okay, I'm going to zoom back out a little bit here. Alright, let's see if we can get this off. I'll be back in a sec. Well, we managed to get it off. And I'll clean that pad up a little bit, and we'll check and see if there's a short to ground. I'll be back in a second. Well, oh, what the heck? Let me just clean the pad off real quick here. I like to use a lacquer thinner. It works really well. You can still hear the SMD or the hot air gun still cooling off there. You just heard it power down now. Now I'll clean that with a little bit of a I'll pull the Captain tape off. This stuff's great, silicone tape. It insulates the other chips from getting too hot, and it also, you know, if they do get, it insulates them, and it also keeps anything from blowing away. Because if you've ever used one of these SMD desoldering tools, these little guys do not weigh much, and if you get a big fan on them, they'll blow right the heck away on you. Anyway, I'm gonna do some measuring. Let's see what happens here. I'll put this over here where we can see it, maybe. I don't know if you can see that. We've got dust. I got other test leads falling into the scene here. Oh yeah, you can see that. Alright, let's check the ground, see if we've got a beep to ground here. That's good. That's really good. And that's open across there. So that's a good sign. That means none of these is shorted to ground somewhere through this inductor. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to clean this off with some solder wick, and I'm going to mount the new, put a new inductor on there. God, I hope those are close to the decent same size. In the that's about the same size. It's quite a bit thicker, but that shouldn't be an issue. All right, I'll be back in a minute when I get stuff set up, and I'll show you what I've got here. All right, there we go. Hey, we're back again. Yeah, here we go. We've got it soldered on there. It looks pretty good. I managed to, I've got this really neat little bent tip. It's goes to my Pace AccuDrive ADS200, and it's a little 1/64 of an inch curved tip, and it is perfect for soldering small surface mount, you know, up 0402, 02, 01, and let alone these, you know, 1825s or whatever they are, or 1814s or something like that. Anyway, fairly large SMD device. And then, you know, after I throw the lid for this is lacquer thinner, which I find works a lot better for removing resin, flux, solder residue than alcohol does. I have denatured alcohol, works pretty good for cleaning boards and stuff, but for really getting the residue off, nothing. Oh man, nothing beats these. Nothing beats these Q-tips and a little bit of lacquer thinner. I got the window open here. I just don't have a fan on because it's cold right now currently. Outside it's about 35 degrees Fahrenheit, which I know probably a lot of you say, well, it's not that cold. But, you know, I like it about 38 to 50 in the wintertime. And now that spring is getting close to sprung, it should be warming up soon, I hope. Anyway, let's hope that fixed it. I'm going to put all this back together, and then we'll come back and I'll see what see what happens. All right. Yeah, I'll energize this with the wall wart, and I'll see if we get charge voltage here on these pins. If I don't have charge voltage here on these pins, I've hurt the charge circuit when I put the battery in backwards, and that's going to be bad. I did find a source for, I think it's about 15 bucks. I can get a schematic for this. I may do that. Anyway, then I could sell it later on eBay for 20. So here we go. I'm going to pause the video now and reassemble this back in the case. I want to keep this G rated, so sometimes I blurt some things out that won't be family friendly. All right, I'll be back in a little bit and show you when it's all put back together what happened. Yeah, hey, we're back. Anyway, yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 screws. These are short little screws. These are T15 torque screws. And they go right in through the bottom here. it goes back together pretty quick. That takes about like 5 minutes or so to snap everything back in. It's pretty well engineered, of course. It's Tektronix. Hopefully everything went right. Okay, that's give them a little snugness, and then the side pouch can go back on here. These can stuff in there more. There, the side pouch is back on, the side handle's back on. Now we just need to reinstall the little knobs. It shouldn't take too long. These right way around. What in the heck? Oh, I know. I got it's too big. Too big. Yeah, these take a Torx like a T6, or it's a small Allen. But the T6 works just fine on these. And set the position knob right here. Get that right way around. I like to have it stand up. I just relieve it away from the face a little bit so it's not dragging on right on the plastic there, and it works pretty well. I just hold it up maybe 1 millimeter above the surface of the front of the case, and it'll work good then. Anyway, those are all adjusted back down, all the knobs back on. Alright, let me go grab the power, and we're running out of time, stupid thing. Anyway, alright. Okay, let's see, here we go. Got the cover. Put this back on here, and got the wall wart plugged into AC power. Let's see, it should, as soon as I plug it in, makes a little beep. And the scope's working again, at least as far as that goes. It's working on AC power. It always did that, or it did that anyway. Let's see now. Here's the trick. Let's see. I'm going to turn it off so then it'll go into charge mode. So power off. Okay, I got the voltmeter set to DC volts. I don't know if you can see that in the shot. Of course you can't. Damn stupid camera setup. Anyway, alright, let's move this over here. We can you read that? Let's see. There's DC volts. Okay, the power's off. Center pin is ground and the sides are hot. Let's see, not 9.8 volts. So you can, woo! All right, that means the charging circuit's still working. Now, just for fun, let's here's the battery pack. This is 14 nickel metal hydride AA cells. And let's make sure that this is wired properly. There's plus, minus. Got 8.904 volts. Okay. If all's well, that ends well. This should be able to power this up now. Hey everybody, it's running on DC battery power. Here's the AC plug. Oh, yeah, I'm one happy electronics technician now. Huh, well, I guess I had a guardian electron up there looking out for me when I The fool killer must have been on a break and saved me from destroying. These are 250 bucks on eBay without the battery pack. I spent 30 bucks on a battery pack. That includes shipping though, so all the way from Massachusetts to Tacoma. Hey, there we go. I consider that a success. I'm one very happy camper. I now have a completely portable, self-recharging, not self-recharging of course, but it works on the original charge circuit. And yeah, Gary couldn't be happier. Alright everybody, thanks for watching. Alright, we're back again some more. Hey, this is the final video section here. I went to the swap meet this weekend at the Mike and Key swap meet here in Pacific Northwest area. Anyway, this was a success. I wanted to put that up there next to my newest acquisition here. I was cruising the aisles at the swap meet, and this thing was running away. It's got a nice, it's fairly bright trace for its age. The controls are a little dirty. They need, it needs some deoxit and some contact cleaner there, or some kind of cleaner, maybe even some cotton, or some contact cleaner with a little bit of help with some mild rubbing. Anyway, I picked this up for 25 bucks. So I'll probably clean it up a little bit and put it up on the flea bay and see if I can do a little better than 25 bucks. And over here is the venerable HP 400C. I got the parts in it, and I've been monkeying around with the tubes. It's giving me a little bit of a headache. I'm going to show you guys that here in the next day or three. I'll get that edited and up, and I should have it working on calibration. Within calibration, I think I might. Anyway, tubes are funny little things. They like to break into oscillation evidently if things aren't just exactly right. So anyway, alright, thanks everybody for watching again, and also if you enjoy these videos, give us some comments. I love feedback. I like to communicate with the audience there, and also give it a thumbs up, if you enjoyed it. That really helps me. Alright everybody, thanks for watching. Have a great day.